If you want to be wealthy and happy for the rest of your life, my friend, then listen carefully. There's a lesson that has carried me and carried thousands of others from ordinary to extraordinary. It's simple, but it's powerful. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's it. Work harder on yourself, because the greatest investment you will ever make is the investment you make in you. Think about it. Your job might make you a living, but your personal growth will make you a fortune. Your job might pay the bills, but your character, your habits, your mindset, those things decide the level of wealth and happiness you can truly enjoy. Sometimes, yes, you might get lucky. Sometimes life gives you a surprise. Your income jumps. You win a contract. You stumble into opportunity. But have you noticed? Unless you grow into that level, it all slips away. The money disappears. The success fades. The opportunity vanishes. Why? Because you didn't become the person capable of holding it. If someone gives you $1 million, what's the best thing you can do? Become a millionaire as fast as you can. Not in money, but in mind. Not in your bank account, but in your habits. Otherwise, you'll lose it. Somebody once said, if you took all the money in the world and divided it equally, before long, it would all be back in the same pockets. Isn't that true? The rich would get richer, and the poor would get poor again. Why? Because success isn't something you pursue. Success is something you attract by the person you become. So I ask you, who are you becoming? What kind of person are you shaping day after day? Happiness, success, wealth, these things don't live in what you acquire. They live in what you become. That's why the real focus is not on chasing things, but on growing yourself. And if you're ready, if you're truly ready to make a change, then let me give you a plan. 3 steps. 3 steps that can change your personality, your income, your relationships, and your lifestyle. The first step is discovery. Find out how things work. Ideas are the real currency of life. One idea can change everything. It's not lack of money that keeps people where they are. It's lack of an idea. I once said to my mentor, Mr. Schoaf, I don't have any money. He looked me straight in the eye and said, that's not your problem. Now I was confused because up to that moment, I thought lack of money was the problem. He said, no. The problem is lack of an idea on how to create wealth. Lack of an idea on how to make money. If you get the idea, the money will follow. Isn't that fascinating? Lack of money is never the real problem. Lack of ideas is. So where do we get ideas? We study, we search, we dig. If you want success, study success. If you want wealth, study wealth. If you want happiness, study happiness. Don't leave it to chance. Don't just cross your fingers and hope for better days. And once you learn something, write it down. Don't trust your head to keep everything straight. Your head is for thinking, not for storage. Keep a journal, capture the ideas, review them. Because repetition is the mother of skill. The more you repeat what you learn, the more it becomes part of you. And one day, nobody knows which day, one of those ideas takes root. It grows. It shows up in your personality. It shows up in your income. It shows up in the way you carry yourself. Now let me give you 3 ways to discover how things work. Number 1, read. All successful people I know are readers. They devour books. They're curious. They want to know. They don't wait for luck. They feed their minds. 1 book can save you 5 years. Did you know there are books on leadership, on confidence, on speaking, on wealth, on influence? Did you know hundreds of successful people have written down exactly how they did it? And yet, most people never read them. How do you explain that? 30 minutes a day, that's all you need. 30 minutes of something inspiring, challenging, instructional. Do that, and you'll be amazed at what starts to happen. Number 2, listen. Get around successful people. Listen to what they say. Listen to how they say it. Learn from their experiences. And yes, you can learn from unsuccessful people too. Watch what they do and don't do it. Watch what they read and don't read it. Poor people don't usually buy dinner for rich people, but maybe they should. Imagine sitting across from someone who's built success, paying for their dinner, and just listening for 2 hours. One idea from that conversation could change everything. Number 3, observe. Success leaves clues. If someone's making $10,000 a month, watch how they live. Watch how they walk. Watch how they treat people. It might even be in the small details. Watch closely. Observe carefully. There are 2 ways to see: with your eyes and with your mind. Sight shows you what is. Insight shows you what could be. Don't just look. Pay attention. Wherever you are, be fully there. So step 1 is discovery. Step 2 is action. What good is knowledge if it doesn't lead to doing? Knowledge without action turns into foolishness. Discipline is the bridge between thought and reality. And discipline starts with the little things. Don't wait for the big opportunities of life. Start small. Keep promises. Wake up when you said you would. Finish what you start. These small disciplines build the strength you'll need when life hands you the big challenges. And remember, motivation must come from within. You cannot hand that responsibility to someone else. You can't wait for someone to come and turn you on. What if they don't show up? What then? The only kind of motivation that lasts is self-motivation. You must drive yourself. You must push yourself, because every day you have a choice: to move forward or to stay the same. And that brings me to step 3, caution. Don't try to beat the system. Don't cheat. Don't look for shortcuts. A shortcut life leads to a cheap life. If you want something worthwhile, do it right. Learn how it works and work it the right way, even if it takes longer, even if it's harder. Don't compromise what's right, because if you do, you compromise your future. So my personal advice to you is this: reach inside yourself this year and pull out those gifts you've been hiding. They're there. They've always been there. Use them, expand them, apply them. You can change anything you want to change. You don't ever have to be the same again unless you choose to be. But here's the real question. Starting tomorrow, what will you do? What will you do to change the direction of your life? If you do nothing, tomorrow will look like today. The next 5 years will look like the last 5. But if you change something, even a little, everything can shift. One choice, one new habit, one step. That's all it takes. So I say to you again, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That is the secret. That is the foundation. Your job will make you a living, yes, but it is your personal growth that will make you a fortune. Your job can pay your bills, but your personal growth will pay dividends for the rest of your life. Grow yourself, strengthen yourself, build yourself, become more valuable, and the marketplace will reward you. Don't ask for things to get easier. Ask for yourself to get better. Don't wait for someone to hand you opportunity. Become the kind of person opportunity is drawn to. Success isn't chased down like an animal you're trying to catch. No, success is attracted. It comes to you. It finds you. and it is attracted by the person you are steadily becoming. Now, when should you start? That's the great question. And the answer is simple. The best day to begin is today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not someday. Because you and I know that someday is not on the calendar. There is no day called someday. There is only today, right now, this hour, this moment. Life can change in a moment, in the blink of an eye, in a single decision, in a small shift of direction. Just like the captain of a ship. Change the sail by a few degrees, and in a few miles, the ship is on an entirely new course. One decision today can change the entire destination of your life 5 years from now. That's how powerful today is. And when does life change? It changes the moment you decide. Not when you wish, not when you hope, not when you wait. No, life changes the moment you say, enough, no more, I'm ready. It changes when you draw a line in the sand and say, from this day forward, things will be different. From this day forward, I will be different. Because here's the truth. Nothing will change until you change. Your job won't change. The economy won't change. The government won't change. The seasons of life will always be the same. But you can change. And when you change, everything changes. So the challenge is clear. Don't delay. Don't postpone. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Start now. Begin today. Because today, right now, is the seed of your future. Plant it well and it will bear fruit. But if you leave the soil empty, weeds will grow. And weeds don't need your permission. They come on their own. So take charge of today. Today is the door. Walk through it. Today is the opportunity. Take it. Today is the foundation. Build on it. Because your life, your wealth, your happiness, your success can all begin to change the moment you decide that today is the day.